Someone flicks me a back body. Oh, it's another one, yeah. It's a full strong, yeah. Oh, it's another one, yeah.
Good evening. Welcome to iBoxingHub. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. I go by the name of BNG, featuring yours truly, Trey. What's good?
All good, cuz. All good. You know what? I'm just excited, obviously, to talk boxing. We've got a special guest who's blessed our channel before. But just before we get Bazza on, just wanted to give my boy Faisal a shout out. He's got a white collar boxing event that he's going to participate in this Sunday in Manchester. So, guys, if you're in Manchester, if you're in the region and you're next to the Mercure Hotel, make sure you go to this Christmas cracker. I'm sure it's going to be special. But let's get Bazza in. Yes, Bazza.
How's it going, lads?
All good, all good.
All good.
All good, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? You just look absolutely buzzing, and look, I have a feeling, and I know why. Obviously, Jordan Gill. We have to talk about Jordan Gill, the performance, the story, just everything behind it. Bazza, what's your sort of views from being involved in the camp, the transformation? What's your thoughts?
You know, when that fight got announced with Mick Conlon and Jordan Gill, he actually come to the gym and wanted us to train him down there. But obviously, I took the lead role and I trained him. And, you know, from day one, I fancied this fight for some reason. I don't know why. Something tell me. I fancied this fight. But I knew I had to change a lot around about Jordan Gill. You know, I had to change a lot of the way he was going to go about it. Yeah, so he actually started up in Sheffield when Lee Wood was fighting Josh Warrington. And that's where it all started. And I'll tell you what, I made the phone call to Jordan Gill. I went, look, George, I would be interested in training you for this fight. Yeah. Would you be interested in it? He went, give me 10 minutes or 15 minutes and I'll call you back. I went, no problem. Literally 2 minutes after I put the phone down, he's called me up. I went, let's do it. I went, okay. We was up with Sheffield. I went, right, have you got your training gear? He went, yeah. I went, right, meet me at Grant Smith's gym and we'll start straight away. And that's how it started. Yeah. Because I knew I had to get to work from straight away to what hour I wanted him to fight in that fight. You know what I'm saying? So there was no time to waste because the fight was only around the corner. I think it was about 8 weeks or 9 weeks away. So I knew I had to get him in the gym straight away and coach him a different way, like he's never been coached before. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I've done.
Wow. So with the whole process of training camp, how does it work? As a coach, you're training your boxer. Do you also train yourself, or is it just your job just to train the boxer?
No, to train the boxer. That's why I'm not getting in the ring. Yeah, so yeah, it's just me to coach the boxer. You know, getting his mindset right, getting everything right. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, so then what was that? Me and Jordan just started working together, but I knew nothing about his past, what went on. I knew nothing. I was innocent and all that. I knew nothing. Yeah, but Jordan was he was a very good student. He took information in very quickly, you know, and so that's how it all started. So I thought, okay, and then we started sparring. I think I did sparring the next day. We was up in Sheffield with Shabazz, the Maverick. Yeah. So yeah, just really jumped in. We really jumped into camp quick on this because there was no time to waste.
Oh, yeah. That's just hearing just the whole urgency behind preparing him for this fight. It just sounds like you guys were in a bit of a whirlwind, but at the same time, it was an exciting road because you're going to Belfast, you're going to sort of Condon's backyard, and
Yeah.
I just love the caption. You went there, you conquered, and no, you went there, you saw it, you conquered, and look, became victorious. So look, congratulations to yourself,
Yeah.
team. The fight was incredible.
There was something about Jordan on Saturday night, wasn't going to be denied. That boy was never going to be denied, because now I know why it was going to be denied, because that boy had hurt in him. He felt like he's been let down, and he was mad. There was something in his eyes. Like even though the urn come out and said it, it was something in his eyes. Yeah. Okay. He just was not going to lose that night. In no way, he could have been anyone in the ring that night. Jordan Gill would have beat him. He was never going to lose that night. He was so determined to win that fight. Yeah. He was so. I can remember being in the change rooms with him, saying to George, "Look, George, I know there's like 9,000 or 10,000 Irish people out there cheering for Mick Conlon there. So I just said, look, when you start doing the ring walk, take your time, enjoy it. Right? You got to probably get a lot of booze. Yeah. Just enjoy it, stay focused, and relax through the ring walk here. Do not put yourself under no pressure, because you are under no pressure, because no one expects you to win this. So just enjoy this moment and get in there." So I remember him walking into the ring. As he's walked into the ring, Mick took his time a little bit. He's come out, and when he come out, the place like erupted. Yeah. Fucking hell, he couldn't do his whole thing. Right, so then I can remember walking up, whispering in Jordan's ear. I went to him, "Right, now switch on." He looked at me, went, "Right." And then he switched on, yeah. And that's how, I just got in his mind a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it actually worked.
Would you say it's challenging when it comes to helping prepare a boxer to fight in a big event? You know,
Yeah. Yeah, man, it's hard work, man, because it's like when they're in camp, you're in camp with them as well, yeah, and you become very attached to the person as well. Especially like someone like Jordan Gill, who's a very likable person. You know, you want to put your arm around him. You know, yeah, he's just a great student to the game, great guy to have in the gym. Yeah, you know, but the story hit me after when they were telling the story. I was listening, thinking, where the fuck's all this come from? How comes I didn't know about this? Yeah. No one knew about it. No one knew about it. That was his demons he was fighting.
Yeah. Do you know what? Like I with what he said, you know, it was very touching, because look, again, a lot of people go through, you know.
Well, I had about 1 million messages on my phone after. I didn't know what to say, because really, still, even there, I was with him this morning. I still don't know what to say to him. Do you know what I mean? So I haven't really mentioned much about it still. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm glad I helped him to achieve that. You know what I mean? I'm really happy I helped him to be a part of that, and to help him to achieve that to where he actually done. Do you know what I mean? His dad plays a big role in his life. Yeah. Paul, I've got to know his dad, Paul, who's a lovely guy. Yeah, so we all come together and we made it a fantastic night for Jordan. You know what I'm saying? It was a night I will never forget.
Yeah, no, he done well. He got the win. That's the most important thing. He got the win. I mean, what's next for you know, for him?
Well, I think we're knocking on the door for a world title. We must be, I think. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah, there's a few champions out there. I don't know what's going to happen. Will we have another fight in between that? I don't know. You know, Eddie's the man. You know what I mean?
Can't hear you.
That again? Can you hear me now?
No, we can hear you, Trey. I can't hear you. Trey,
can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, Bazza, we can hear you. I just can't hear Trey.
I was thinking more.
I can barely hear you.
Do you know? Yeah, so go on, Bazza. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I think we're knocking on the door for a world title. I don't know, will we have another fight like that or what? I don't know, but I like to touch on Jordan's performance as well. What a performance that boy put on.
No, it was indeed good. It was really, really, really good. I mean, the whole event overall, it was a good event. It was a good event.
Yeah.
Atmosphere there was electrifying. It's always buzzing, because the week before you had the Katie Taylor fight, but
yeah, that's right.
Really,
yeah,
really
but it's the way Jordan went about it, you know, because that is exactly how we trained for that fight. How we trained for that fight is how we fought. Yeah, you know, we had a lot of help from Lee Wiley, Ben Davison, all part of the team. They all like helped me out with the game plan as well. You know, and that was fantastic. Yeah, and it was just like absolutely brilliant the way it all come together on the night. You know, it was really, really good. I was so happy for Jordan at the end of it. You know what I mean? And then when I heard the story, I was like, "What the fuck?" You know what I'm saying? It was an amazing, it's an amazing thing for what he's done, where he's come from. And now to go and do something like that in Ireland, in someone's backyard, against someone like Mick Collin, who's a world-class fighter, you know what I'm saying? He's an Olympian, two-time Olympian, I believe. Yeah?
Yep.
To go and do something like that, there, it's massive.
It's powerful.
Would you say, sorry, Kai, would you say training camp was intense, or was it just easy going?
Yeah, nah, very intense. Very intense, yeah. For that level, there can't be no like lackadaisy in it. It has to be full on, yeah. Like I said, we was up in Sheffield getting ready for Lee Wood and Josh Warrington. I think we started when we soon as we had the phone call and he accepted the terms of the agreements, what we trained, we started daring in a matter of 10 minutes. So I went, right, I'll meet you at Grant Smith's gym in about half hour. And it started from that little phone call like that. That's how it started, me and George. Because I knew I had no time to waste with him. I knew I'd go and get the job done. Yeah, so it was all intense on day one.
Wow.
So going into a big fight like that, you got to be switched on. Both of us have got to be switched on.
So with training camp, right? How's the drill? So is it like the hour of pads and then cardio? Or was it drills?
You see, like pads, yeah. Pads are good, yeah. But pads ain't the all be end of boxing, yeah. You know, it's all about the drills, shadow boxing. You know what I mean? Go repetition of training through the shadow boxing, yeah, picking things up, going for because when you were doing the pads, you're just going on a coach's time, and I'm just calling the shots for you all the time, and I really, yeah. Like I like old school training. Yeah, I do. Well, I mean, never see like Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali, and all them guys on the pads. Yeah, but obviously pads are good. But you know what I mean. But it ain't the art of boxing. Yeah, it's the shadow boxing. I do believe was where you really like learn how to box, learn the ring generalship. You know, going on your time and picking things up. You got to be switched on. Yeah, so you really got to be switched on your shadow box. You can't just get in there and just shadow box and just like hit fresh air. You got there's an opponent in front of you. You have to visualize this. Yeah, you got to be disciplined in it. Yeah, and that's what we've done with a lot. That's what we've done with Jordan. We've done a lot of that.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Because I've seen these coaches now doing all these flash pads, 20 punch combinations, roll, do this. Yeah, in a fight, you don't actually do that.
Yeah, that's
you don't actually do that. Then right, we had to get Jordan being a really fist as women puncher. Bop, not da. We're just, you know what I mean? And that's what we just feel like we worked on a lot of that. And then, so basically, it's probably about 60-70% of his training was around shadow boxing.
Oh, wow.
It's massive.
Because that one,
I think it's better than these drills. I think it's better.
Sorry?
I always preferred. I was saying that in terms of drills, I think it makes sense for fighters to focus more on the drills as opposed to
100%. 100%. You know, I've seen all these guys going out there putting it on YouTube and this, that, and whatever. And I don't even know what I mean of a jab is. You know what I mean? What does a jab do? What does he set up? I've actually seen all this with these guys. But when I see, I don't even watch it. Yeah, because you can pick up bad habits yourself by watching it. So for me, I don't watch it. Yeah, but it's true. Yeah. So I don't watch. So I don't watch it. Yeah, you know what I mean. I like listening to guys in the corner when they're training their fighters, picking up the information, what they're telling their fighters. Why is he telling them to do it? What's he telling them? I will stop the fighter in the shadow boxing. Yeah, and ask him what was going on in that moment. So making sure they're switched on. You know what I mean? And that's what Jordan had. He had a lot of that. Yeah. to get the game plan right, and that's what we had to do: get the game plan right, and we got it 100% right on the night. Yeah, because no one expected Jordan to come out like that.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it was a special performance, if I'm honest with you, and just knowing how he performed and seeing the story afterwards, and your involvement in that journey is special.
Yeah,
it's true.
I'm very happy to be a part of that, to help Jordan to reach his goals and reach his dreams. And now I've heard that story, I want to continue and make it really happen for him. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, to be a part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's great, you know. But like I said, I had a lot of help from Ben Davis and Lee Wilder themselves. Yeah, you know what I mean? They played a big part in it as well. His dad played a big part in it. You know what I mean? In the corners with me and that. So yeah, it was just we all come together for Jordan. It was like, for where he's been for that night, it was like it was meant to happen. Do you know what I mean? For Jordan. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, I mean, I'm really glad he's come for it, and I would love to see him like make a lot of money, become a world champion. I would love to see that for him. Do you know what I mean? And hopefully, God willing, it will happen. Do you know what I'm saying?
It will happen. It will happen. His story, you know, is something truly special, and I think all of us just want to see him win and you know, rise to the top. Honestly,
do you know what? 2024. I'm considering myself to participate in a training camp. I mean, because you know, a lot of boxers, they go through a lot. What advice would you give me? I mean, remember, I've never done boxing in my life, so this is just, I just want to participate.
Well, it all depends what you're training for. You know what I mean? If you're training for a fight and you really want to live the life like a fighter, you know, I like to call it putting yourself in prison for 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, it was true, isn't it? That's what you got to do. You got to put yourself in prison. I mean, cut off everything off away from you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying like you do that, but I'm talking about that's what we have to do at our level. Yeah, the fighters they put so much sacrifice into it. People don't see what really goes on. You know what I mean? In camps, like I'm constantly in camp. I'm never out of camp. Once I'm out of camp with this one, I'm in camp with someone else. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, it does get tiring. It does get draining, but I wouldn't want to do anything else. You know what I mean? So I'm blessed to be here.
That is amazing. And look, I can't wait for my cuz to get involved in something like that as well, because I always kind of see.
Oh, you're breaking up.
He's frozen again. No, it's just, you know, like I train myself about 3 to 4 times a week, just for fitness, really. But you know, what boxers go through is, mate, that is hardcore. And I just think to myself, like, I would want to, you know, participate in camp.
You would like to experience a full on camp, you know, with the diet, with the training, like, like, and let me break it down to an average day, yeah. Of the boxers, I'm only talking about our job. I'm not talking about anybody else. Yeah. They do their boxing in the morning, and then they do their run. Tuesday, they do their boxing in the morning. They do their strength. So they're constantly. It's twice a day. You know what I mean? One day off they have, and let's put it on a Sunday, and that's what they have to do. You know what I mean? Then early nights, eat well, eat clean. You know what I mean? To get their weight down. Yeah. Unless you're a heavyweight, you're all right. But that's what they're constantly doing. Yeah. So, but with Jordan, though, I must say one thing: the discipline that boy's put in for this fight, the sacrifice he's made for this fight. Yeah, he literally put himself in prison for it. Yeah, and fair play to him for what he done. Me and Jordan was talking this morning, yeah, about it. Funny enough, we're still getting messages today about that performances he put on. You know what I mean? Both of us are, yeah. So we was in the gym today. There's some old boy, John, who comes, he's one of Ben's friends, come in and said, Barry, wow, people are still talking about this performance. What have you done with Jordan Gill? I mean, I just laugh. I mean, you'd have to ask Jordan that.
No, he's done a good job. Bazza, you've done a tremendous job with Jordan, and look, more. I just can't wait for 2024. It's going to be a big.
I just want to see what awaits him there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can't be left on a shelf now after a big performance like that.
No way.
No way.
Yeah,
got options. So
Yeah, I would like to see maybe a world title fight or a big fight somewhere for him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think he's earned that.
he's ready.
Oh, he's more than ready. Yeah. Because he bought into the progress for what we was doing. He actually bought into it. Do you know what I mean? And he believed in it. What we was doing. Yeah. So, but he wasn't only training. We was going out and making him watch the videos. Yeah. And sharing back with us what he sees, what he hasn't seen. You know what I mean? And we could talk about it. We was doing it was really in depth. It was, you know what I'm saying? We knew we was going into the lion's den. You know what I'm saying? And we know what makes a world class fighter. We know that. Yeah, he's only been beat twice at world level, so we knew where we was going into. So we knew we had to be proper prepared, and prepared we was. Yeah. So fair play to Jordan.
No, fair play to yourself, fair play to Jordan, fair play to Ben Davison and the rest of the team. Really, so it's just so great just to hear your take from what's happened on the day, of course. But Kaz and Bazza, this is kind of the last segment of the show. We kind of want to preview Haney versus Progress. Bazza, I don't know if you've been keeping up with the sort of the dialogue.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think?
I know Haney. Yeah, Progress. Devin. I'm going Devin all day long on that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben Davison is part of that team as well. So.
Oh, youth. Yes.
Yeah. So I'm definitely 100% going Devin Haney on it. I fancy a late stoppage myself.
Oh, late stoppage. What are you saying, Cuz?
I think Haney, but it goes to distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going late stoppage.
Yeah.
Late stoppage and distance. Oof. You know
Well,
what?
what are you going?
Baz has put me on the spot. He's put me on the spot. I love the dream. But you know, Progress. I definitely feel that a lot of people are looking past him because of his last performance. And look, he could do a job and win on points. But I think it's going to be a very, very good fight between two talented boxers, and it's the best.
You don't avoid it. Who do you fancy?
Bazza, I love Bazza. You know, I honestly
you can't avoid it. You have to answer.
All right, you know what? I'm going for Progress.
You're going Progress, yeah?
I'm going for Progress. I'm going for the Rigoroo.
Do you know what? You know what? I'm either going Haney or it could possibly be a draw if it's a good fight.
No,
fight.
I think Haney's got too much about him for it.
Yeah, he's class. He's a class boxer, Haney.
He's got too much about it for him.
For a reason. So it's going to be.
Yeah, I think Progress is very easy to read if you know what you're looking out for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm definitely going 100% with Haney. That's what I'm saying. A late stoppage.
Late stoppage, and then we've got on points victory from BNG, and I'm going for the points victory for Progress. That's what I'm going for. So it's going to be interesting.
I reckon if Haney does the business and beats Progress, I reckon he should challenge Lopez.
Oh, it has to happen. It has to.
That'd be a good fight.
Unification. It has to happen.
That'd be a good fight.
Oof.
That'd be a wicked fight.
Who you got, Bazza? If that scenario
I like Lopez, you know.
I know.
I do like Lopez. But let's get this one out of the way first, and I'll give you a prediction on that one. But I do like Lopez.
No, Lopez, he's serious. And also Shibril Matthias. Let's not forget him at 140. He's actually one of the other champions, undefeated, and he's obviously one of the targets as well.
I haven't seen too much of him, to be honest with you. I haven't seen too much of him. So, but at a minute, I do like Lopez to have that division. Yeah, I think he's the man there.
I think it's a takeover season, definitely.
Funny
But-
enough, I was just watching a bit of him before you come on. As happens, Lopez as happens. Yeah, on his Instagram, I was just watching a few things he was doing. Yeah, I do like him. Yeah, 100%.
He's a talented boxer. He's a talented boxer.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
And also, he's a talented dancer as well.
yes.
Yeah,
dancer.
yeah. He seems like I've never met him. He seems like a really nice guy and all that. He's someone I would like to meet. Yeah, you know what I mean. So he seems like a nice, humble guy.
Proper family man as well. So
Yeah,
nothing but love for him. Nothing but love for him. So last predictions from you guys. So you're saying Haney stoppage, late stoppage, and cuz you're obviously going for points or draw, the safe one.
Yeah.
All right.
And you're going
third wheel here and just go.
and you're going progress.
Progress. I'm going for him to defend his title, and then there's going to be a rematch next year.
Well, let's see.
Wait.
I think Lopez will put a stop to that. If he's still got the ambition to carry on, because I heard he said doing an interview, he said he might retire. I don't know if there's any truth in that.
It's the money. The money will call him. Bazza,
Obviously, money speaks.
Work throws everything at him. He's gonna take it and he's gonna fight. Definitely. There's a lot for him to do.
Did you say to me you was watching the football?
Yes, football's gonna start 8:15.
Who's playing?
Man United and Chelsea.
And who are you, Chelsea?
I'm Man United, man. I'm Man United.
And who are you?
I don't support football.
No, he's Man United, but he's
There's only one. Listen, you know, you're gonna hate me, even though my football team is
Tottenham.
Who? Arsenal.
Leighton.
Nah. You never guess it. You're saying them.
Palace.
They're the best team in the world.
Man City.
They're better than Man City.
Oh,
Liverpool. Who do you think?
Oh, he's done it.
I love my Liverpool.
He's a scouser.
Cock this gasser. They're playing Sheffield. They're playing Sheffield United. I'm just as soon as I put the phone down to you guys, I'm going to turn it on.
Yeah, no, let's have it. Let's have it. Baz, go on and watch your game. Thank you so much for joining us today. And blessings to you. Blessings to you, Jordan, Ben Davison, and the rest of the team. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Take care.
Blessings.
Bye.
And that's it. We've had Bazza on the show. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the show. As you know, the football's obviously coming up at in 15 minutes. So look, who is top of the league? Al Heyman saying Arsenal's top of the league for now. And Palamos music's going for 3-0. Nah. Watch by the next roundup. You're gonna see my face smiling, man, because Man United are gonna get the victory. But I need you to wrap this up in your sports entertainment way, for us.
Big fight this weekend. Haney vs Progress. My prediction: Haney on points. Possibility a draw. Trey's prediction: Progress. I don't know if it's knockout or on points. What else? Billam Smith is fighting this Sunday. He's defending his title against his name. But yes, hopefully he wins, so we could potentially see him and the Midnight Train. What's his name?
Yes. Announcement from Al Heyman. So the iBoxingHub team will be doing a watch along for the fight this weekend. So guys, make sure you tune into the channel and make sure you've got the notifications on by clicking on the bell. Because if you ain't got the bell on, you won't know until we're live. So guys, click the bell so that you get notifications when we go live. But let's wrap this up.
We've got the RnR show tomorrow.
Tomorrow it's back. RnR Hour is back, guys. So make sure you tune into their show. I'm really excited because obviously we've got our brother Rico and we've got our brother Ra, who was at the Belfast, I believe, when Jordan Gill won. So he's obviously going to give his take on, you know, what happened on the night, man. But cuz I'm just excited. So Rigoroo and still.
Well, boy, that's a big statement. We shall
Big
see on
statement.
Sunday.
Let's see.
Guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe. It's very, very, very important. Peace and love.
It's another band. All the Muslim cars now, whichever get up. Light up my scars with a sweet one, please. Someone flicks me